and I just moved back to Denver.
Oh.
So I'm in North Denver again. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, oh, no, I was actually working in Florida. I was like, how did we miss this section? But you just meant like you were in the burbs.
Yeah, I moved out to Brighton for a while in the new area and then moved back to Denver just recently. So.
I like it.
Well, nice to have you back.
Yeah, welcome back into the town. But that'll also help with when we ask for your favorites. That'll help because if you were going to name drop like Mellow Mushroom in Brighton, nobody was going to give a shit about your take on where to eat in town. So now that you're back in the Highlands and you're throwing out some heater spots, sounds like you're a pizza guy.
Yeah, I love pizza. Pizza's good.
All right, so think in a pre-pandemic world, where's your favorite happy hour spot?
Oh, you know, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm kind of introverted, kind of funny. So I don't really go out to a lot of happy hours. I guess one place we used to go, my wife and I, is again in the Highlands. I'm sorry, you're gonna laugh at me. But La Costanita is right on 29th and it's like Winona, somewhere right over there. It's still there, but you know, it's just a nice little atmosphere in the Highlands, and you can sit on the porch and stuff and just kind of hang out. I really like that spot. It's nice. Torres Mexican restaurant down south is pretty good if you've ever been there. So those would be some good spots I enjoyed.
Nice.
Okay. I'm not going to knock you for the Highlands. I was a Highlands guy my first 7 years in Denver. I miss that area dearly. In fact, I will support all of those.
I miss just hanging out at like a park with like your kids and stuff like that. You know, like me, even I can't even down just like hang out at a park and I miss just hanging out at a park for a day on a beautiful summer or spring day and just enjoying the sun going down. That kind of thing is my thing, you know.
God, the good old days of being able to just kind of hang. Well, I mean, honestly, you can kind of park it. That's almost the only safe thing you can do. But like most of our vibe, obviously, from the podcast is going out and noshing around town, you know, getting high and eating and goofing off with friends. Yeah. And they pretty much just stripped us of that last March. So as we come up on a year, we're trying to finally kind of dip our toe back in the vibe. But, you know, thinking pre-pandemic, it hurts my heart. But what was the last concert you saw before the world shut down?
So I went to a freaking awesome concert. And I'm kind of a hip hop fan. I like all music, but I'm a hip hop fan. So I went to a concert out in Vegas called Days in Vegas, and they pulled so many cool acts together. It's a 3-day event, and they put so many cool acts together with great headliners like J. Cole. I'm a big fan of J. Cole and, you know, a few others they had there. But it was so cool just to have I'd never been to like a music festival myself. I love concerts, but I don't ever been like to a 3-day festival. I went to that one. It was so much fun to just be out there with everybody. We had super VIP passes, which is really cool. So we were like right in the front. We didn't have to wait in lines or anything. And it was just a nice vibe, you know, like good people, good energy. I loved it. Smoked some weed out there on the grass in Vegas. And just you couldn't lose. You couldn't lose on that one. So that was probably the last one I'd been to that I really loved. Oh, one more I really enjoyed right before that was Lionel Richie last year at Red Rocks, or year before at Red Rocks. That was such a good time. I got to go with my mom and hang out with my wife and some of her cousins and just enjoy Lionel Richie on the rocks. That was awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
When he said earlier that he was an introvert, and then he was saying that, you know, the last concert I went to, I thought he was going to say something low key. He just goes, no, a fucking hip hop festival for 3 days. Like, holy shit.
So that's when I will step out of I'll step out of my comfort zone and I'll go. And the cool part, like I said, we're in super VIP, so we're like in our own section. No
one's even near you. It's not even overcrowded.
Like, I need to go home and recharge my batteries, you know? So it's kind of funny.
Where did you stay in Vegas?
The Aria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sponsored by MGM. No, I'm just kidding.
Really? I was like, shit. You guys need to have me on here more.
No shit. We'll be going to Vegas a lot more if MGM wants to hang out.
That's right.
That was a good one. Okay, so we've done happy hours for those. Let's say date night pre-pandemic or a restaurant you're excited to eat at once you come out of the pandemic instead. Not pre-pandemic. What's one you really miss and you can't wait to hit again?
Probably Chop House. My wife likes Chop House. And she's a big Chop House fan, so I'd like to take her there, and she enjoys the food. I enjoy the food and the environment. So
no kids.
We have 3 kids, but we're not going to bring them.
Yeah. Leave them at home.
We've got enough of them now.
Yeah.
They're at homeschooling, so we get enough of them for now.
Whoa, y'all homeschool?
Yeah, they're both online, I should say.
Oh
Online.
yeah, okay. I was about to say, damn, y'all are taking that
Online
genius to the
learning-
next level.
Online learning is homeschooling, just so you know.
Oh no, I thought you meant like, yeah, but full blown, like they won't be going into school.
My daughter, check this out. My daughter goes to North High School.
Uh-huh.
She has a 0.85 GPA. Talk about a brain. And she is just amazing. I never have to worry about anything with her. She's 16, so it's kind of cool because like people are always like, "Oh, your 16-year-old daughter, when they get that age, they're gonna freak out. They're going through all these emotions." And she's just been so easy. I'm like, oh, my son's the hard one.
Yeah, you just got until you find her stash of weed in her room, and then you're like, "Oh shit."
You mean when she finds his stash of weed in the room? She's going to Stanford. She's like, "Get this shit out of the house."
That's funny.
We all speak from envy because we're dumb as rocks. So it's nice that you have, a lot of brains over there. It makes up for us over here. Okay, so we've done music, we've done dinner, and we've done happy hour. Chris, what is a good one? Should we do dinosaur?
Yeah, we haven't done that in forever, and I'm curious. Because I bet we're going to get something we don't even have a fucking idea of how to pronounce.
I couldn't agree more. You do it. I'm going to grab my cig.
All right. So, Albi.
Yeah.
First of all, do you believe that dinosaurs existed?
I do, yeah.
Okay, solid. Now, if you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be and why?
Oh, gosh.
Don't play coy with us.
I'm gonna go the easy route on this one and probably say just a T-Rex because I'm kind of a go-getter and I just want to fight shit and go through the door and knock shit down and I own everything and I'm in charge of it and get out of my way kind of guy. I don't know. I like to get.
You saying you're an alpha male?
I am. Yeah.
I think they call it type A, but we'll give you alpha male as well.
Yeah. So I'm that guy. I'm really nice if I don't see you, but I could bite your head off if I have to.
Well, then I'm scared to ask the second question. What Ninja Turtle would you have been?
Oh, Raphael for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Raphael.
The red one with the temper. You just said you were going to bite someone's head off, and that's when I was like, well, he answered the next one. Well, we do appreciate you joining us, Albi. As you can hear, I'm sorry for crunching in the background. I'm on a new diet. I'm not eating a lot. But our last question, we have two of them. We have, Chris, you want to do Stone d'Appetit, and then we'll do Last Supper?
Yeah.
All right. So our last two questions of the night. The first one is brought to you by the Batch Vape Cartridge. Like we mentioned, 32 partners around the city. Every time you buy one of these cartridges, $2 is donated to the awareness campaign. I think I'm right. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I was on a roll. And you can get them, like I mentioned, Oasis, Lightshade, Live Well, Diego. They all have them. They're delicious. They have indicas, hybrids, and sativas. Support good people, support good causes, support legit brands. That's exactly what we're doing over here. So check them out. You can use Weed Maps to find out where you can find the locations, and you can check out their website to see all the brands. I'm not going to say the names again because I feel like I made a fool of myself. All right, Stone d'Appetit, question of the week. So you're CEO and stuff, signing papers, cashing checks and breaking necks, whatever y'all do over there. And then, you're going home, you're getting ripped in the car before you go in, and you just want to decompress on the couch. What is that go-to guilty pleasure snack that you're going to get before you sit on the couch and kick your feet up?
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah! You really are a stoner.
All day and tomorrow. Flaming Hot Cheetos. Throw a little lime on there, maybe. Sauce it up a little bit. Love it.
Wait, that's almost what's that purple bag called? Like the tikis or whatever? Takis, yeah. Those purple ones have a little hint of lime. I fuck with those.
I'm not as much of a fan. I like to throw the real lime on there and on the Flaming Hot Cheetos. It hits different. It's nice.
Do you ever try it? You see how they use Flaming Hot Cheetos for like everything now. It's like always a crust on something. If you see that on a menu, you're like, fuck, I got to get that Elodie. It's covered in Flaming Hot Cheetos.
All day I would. Have you seen, there's a new thing coming out. I just saw it on TikTok the other day. Check this out. They tell you to take Flaming Hot Cheetos. You guys have to try it, and then you have to let me know how it goes. And you put them in a bowl, and you throw milk on them, and you eat them like cereal. I heard it's amazing. I heard it's amazing. I've never tried it. I will try it, but you have to try it and let me know what you think.
So is that, how quick do they get soggier than a Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Like how quickly do I have to eat this? And then does it, I guess the milk kind of cools the mouth down and your fingers don't get dirty. I may be on board for this.
Well, I love Cheetos fingers though.
They're kind of coated, so you might want to try it out, just, I'm sure they won't get too soggy right away. Might take a little bit, but man, I'm going to try it.
They'll float for a second. Yeah, that doesn't, I'm not necessarily like, I'm more of a purist. Like I like things classic. I don't venture too crazy outside of the, the spectrum, but that doesn't sound that bad. I'll give that a whirl. I'd fuck with that. I'll report back on that. That's a good one. All right, Chris, I'll give you the honors before we get out of here. I do appreciate it again. And I want to thank Angela as well. Angela over at Grasslands for helping us get together and be able to shoot the shit. Once everything kind of dies down, we can all help. I appreciate everybody. Chris, do the honors.
Yay, Angela. All right. So here's the last question of the day. Okay. So it's your last supper. You can have 3 guests, no friends or family allowed. Who are you having and what are you eating?
3 guests. Can it be anybody live or dead?
Oh, it can be live or dead. Anybody live or dead, but it can be no friends or family.
All right. So I'm having Michael Jackson. I'm having Jesus, and and the last one I'm having is Steve Jobs, because I'm a big Steve Jobs fan. And what are we eating? We're having spaghetti because I fucking love spaghetti.
Nice.
Spaghetti and meatballs. So that's what I'm having.
Garlic bread?
All day, and cheesecake too. Don't forget that. We got to have that at the end to just top it off. And we're smoking a few good blunts too, by the way, because I like flour. So.
You don't get high on your own supply. That's how you become a C-level, Chris. That's why we're sitting down here in the lowly home offices, and this guy's up here signing checks on Reagan's desks. Don't get high on your own supply. I like it. Right. What's your okay? 2 questions before we get out of here. Your cannabis strain of choice, backwoods and or white owls, swishers. I want to know that, and then we'll ask, where do you get your spaghetti? In Denver, if you're such a spaghetti snob, I want to know where you get it from. Okay, so,
gosh, you see, I already forgot the questions.
I did too. Fuck.
One of them was backwoods, and I actually like.
Strain. What's your strain of Doja?
Strain. So, Blue Dream's my favorite strain, and I just love I love the way it tastes. I love the way it hits. I actually like King Palms. I don't know if you guys use King Palms at all. I love King Palms. Blunts are good too. Blunt wraps are good. And I like the hemp blunt wraps. And if I'm getting spaghetti in Denver, I'm definitely going to my grandma's house first. But if you're saying, hey, restaurant, I'm going to actually go to Lechugas in North Denver. I'm going to have some Lechugas. If you haven't had Lechugas before, you're missing out. You need to go get a devil smothered. And it'll change your life. But they have good spaghetti too. So I'm running up to Lechugas to get some food.
I have not been to Lechugas, but I love that. That's what I'm talking about.
What?
I can't believe it took us to the last question to find that knowledge bomb inside you.
Yeah, you need to go to Lechugas. It's 32nd and Tejon. You'll love it.
Wait, I know where that is. Oh, I know where that is. Is that next to the tamale spot?
Yeah, it's right by the tamale spot. Yep,
I know where. Okay, never mind. I just don't know the name. Sorry, I've been there. Okay, time out. I was like, fuck, I know that location. Yep. Okay, I did not know that has the best Italian. Damn, I wouldn't have thought, because we've done Gaetano's recently, and that's just down the street. Yep. But okay, all right.
Go down a little bit. Get a super devil smothered. You'll love it.
I'm gonna write this down. Hold on.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I fucks with that. That sounds fine with me. A super devil smothered. All right. Well, dude, Albi, we really do appreciate you joining us today. Before we sign off, do you want to give a quick reminder how folks can follow not only the campaign, but y'all's accounts on social medias and websites? Just a seamless plug.
Yeah, absolutely. You can check us out online, www.medfarmholdings.com. You can also check it out, the awareness campaign on awareness, AWARE, letter NUS, so awareness.com. And then you can also check us out on Instagram. I see you over there. Instagram at Become Lifestyle.